Tonight, we are following breaking news out of San Francisco, California. An explosion on a gas line started a fire. It's now sending huge plumes of fire and smoke into the air. Started about 2 hours ago, and we've got a live look for you here right now. We've been following this on ABC 15 News Live for about the last hour. The fire department says workers were installing fiber optic wires at a business when they cut a natural gas line. 5 workers were missing, but they have been found safe. We will continue to follow this story right here and on WPDE.com.
Well, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, this video is worth at least one arrest. Myrtle Beach police got this video through a Ring doorbell surveillance system after it was submitted on the Neighbors app. The video appears to show a man try and break into a home before realizing, well, he's on camera. He walks away and appears to successfully break into another home. Police were able to use this video and their city surveillance cameras to identify that man. He was eventually arrested in North Carolina. Now, if that got your attention, consider this. Cybersecurity experts say that same camera that can help catch crooks can also be a target for hackers.
Right. ABC 15's Madeline Montgomery shows us where you are most vulnerable. Madeline.
Well, video like this, taken with cameras like this, can be hacked if your Wi-Fi isn't secure.
Someone's at the front door.
And it's not just Ring doorbell cameras. It can be any security camera, baby monitor, anything that's connected to Wi-Fi. So how do you keep your video safe? A cybersecurity expert I talked to says it's all about having secure Wi-Fi. You need to have a complex password and, if possible, multi-factor authentication.
Multi-factor is that, let's say you have a username and then a password, but then in addition to that, let's say they have to send you a text.
Another thing to keep in mind with home surveillance cameras, they can slow down your Wi-Fi. Also, you have to be the one to submit video to the police. The company doesn't monitor your apps or your camera for you. And these are all important things you might want to keep in mind before investing in one of these. But my cybersecurity expert says that the pros outweigh the cons. Live in Myrtle Beach, Madeline Montgomery, ABC 15 News.
Madeline, thank you. If you do want to sign up for that Neighbors app, we've got the information for you on WPDE.com.
Well, deputies say burglars ransacked the convenience store in Johnsonville, smashing bottles and stealing an ATM. Florence County Sheriff's deputies released video of the people they're looking for tonight. Get a good look. You can see 2 people peeking into the store windows with masks covering their faces. Investigators say the crime happened overnight about 2 weeks ago on January 21st. The store is on Kingsburg Highway Loop. If you have any information, please call police. Well, some black lawmakers walked out of the state House chamber in Columbia today, protesting a vote to put a Conway lawyer on South Carolina's second highest court. Members voted to put Blake Hewitt on South Carolina's second highest court. Hewitt is white and has never been a judge, but was chosen over Circuit Court Judge Allison Renee Lee, who is black. Democratic Senator Margie Bright Matthews said Hewitt's election sent a message that qualifications do not count. Horry County Police have charged this man, Kevin Stanley, with murder. Officers say they saw a car on James Bellamy Circle in Little River. That was back on December 22nd. They found the body of Brian Nunn in the passenger seat with a gunshot wound. Investigators say Stanley shot Nunn multiple times.
Lumberton police say a car hit a woman about an hour ago on Spruce Street and Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. The dispatcher says the call came in just before 5 o'clock. We are working for you still to get some more information about this. Emergency management officials tell us an early morning house fire broke out on Ira Drive in Robeson County. Now we're told one person suffered 3rd-degree burns. Another suffered smoke inhalation. Firefighters are working to find out what caused that fire. New at 6 for you tonight. We're getting a first look at results from an opioid study done in Horry and Georgetown counties.
Yeah, we first told you about this study last January. It shows that Horry and Georgetown counties get a small portion of the state's overall funding compared to the large need on the Grand Strand. It recommends that Horry County establish a coordinator position who would oversee prevention, treatment, and enforcement efforts. The study suggests establishing an inpatient treatment facility with a 60-day minimum stay.
The study recommends making Narcan more accessible to citizens and increasing public education. Tomorrow, Myrtle Beach City Council will review the findings at a special workshop.
St. James Elementary School got a deep cleaning over the weekend to get rid of mold, but it didn't clean away the controversy. Some parents say their kids have been coming home from school with stuffy noses and burning throats this week. A few have stopped sending their kids to school altogether. They told us they want to know what chemicals were used for the cleaning and how more than 20 classrooms were cleaned properly in just one weekend. We'll have a live report with what school district leaders are saying coming up for you on ABC 15 News at 7.
An 84-year-old Florence County man says he never thought he'd live to see what happened today in his community. ABC 15's Tanya Brown joins us live from the DeGroat Road neighborhood in Effingham. Tanya, what happened?
Summer, the county finally delivered on a promise that's been more than 80 years in the making, and Charles Walker tells me it's made his journey to and from his home so much easier.
I got happy. I come out, I was shouting on the porch. I said, thank you, Lord.
84-year-old Charles Walker is ecstatic, to say the least. He's lived on DeGroat Road all of his life, and Wednesday morning, his wish finally came true. County crews put rocks and gravel on the road, making it more passable.
Long time overdue. I finally lived to see it done. I didn't thought I would.
Walker says he and his neighbors have complained for decades. They first came to us following Hurricane Matthew in 2016. This is what the road looked like then.
We call, and they keep telling us that they're going to do this and going to do that, but they never do nothing.
We checked into the situation again back in November. That's when the county told us they just didn't have the money to pave the road, but would eventually put rocks and gravel on it.
And we all paying our taxes and everything, buying our cars and they're tearing up our cars.
Charles Walker and his neighbors wanted it paved, but are thankful for the rocks.
I can say now, I live to see it done.
Neighbors tell me they've spent thousands on repairs for their cars, but they say that's all water under the bridge now. Live in Effingham, community of Florence County on DeGroat Road, Tanya Brown, ABC 15 News.
Tanya, thank you. People who live on that road are hoping the county will now maintain it.
It is a heck of a thing to see go up.
Yeah, we'll show you how a construction team is speeding up the process so doctors can get to work treating patients.